What's up? Wheels, the topic of today's video. Before we get started, I just want to let everybody know that I now sell merch. We have tons of skateboard graphics. You can find all kinds of graphics like these on sweaters and t-shirts and hoodies as well. Link will be in the description. Back to the wheels. So what makes a good skateboard wheel? Well, there's shape, there's hardness, there's the occasion in which you need the wheel for. I mean, there's tons of shit, right? We've got this old early 2000s, 90s X Games wheel off a cheap-ass X Games board. We've got my good old Trevor McClung Bones Street Formula wheel. We've got the Globe Goodstock wheel. And we've got the best thing for crust, the Bones ATF Filmer wheel. So why all these options? Well, because nothing you skate is going to be exactly the same. You can be in the exact same skate park and half of it's rough and half of it's not, just because maybe part of it was updated or added later on, or just because of maybe one part of it being rode more. This can mean that you need a different wheel. For me personally, I'm a Bones wheels fan. I love Bones wheels. They have a formula for everything. Skate park formulas, conical, non-conical. I mean, it goes on and on. They've got different hardnesses, different softnesses. They've got different cores and different wheels for different purposes. I mean, damn, the options are endless. So like I said, I've got this street formula here, and it really does a great job for street skating. It is a 54mm, I believe, and it's good for everything, for the most part. If you're out on a long day, skating a lot of crusty streets, and by crusty, you know what I mean, that really rough terrain, you can't just skate this all day. You might need something a little softer for that really, really rough spot that maybe it looks like at one point in time it was the perfect skate spot, but the terrain has been so damaged by the weather that you can't skate it on your regular street wheel. That's where this wheel comes into play, see? It is the ATF All-Terrain Formula Bones wheel. It has a special core, it's like super soft, and to the point that you can bounce it off of shit. Like it bounces when you drop it on a table or a desk or whatever. So any hard surface, this thing will just boing, just bounce right off. It's really soft and it takes some getting used to, but it's very forgiving when you're trying to skate a really rough spot. And for a lot of people, you know, spots are not in abundance, especially if you don't live in New York or LA. Let's face it, those are just the meccas. But a lot of us live in, you know, the Midwest, or the rest of the freaking planet, right? That's why I always recommend you have a nice soft wheel like this. Okay, now we're to the Globe Goodstock. So the Globe Goodstock is a good wheel. I'm just gonna say, you know, it's a good wheel. But it's a very hard wheel. So when I compare my Bones Street Formula to the Globe Goodstock, obviously there's a size difference here. Globe, on the other hand, I remember when they didn't even make skateboards or skateboard parts. I remember when they just made shoes and clothes. I've got to say, this is a great step in the right direction. For some reason, this is the only wheel that I feel comfortable skating off of the post office ledge here in my town. It's a like 1.5 foot tall ledge, nothing special, but it's just a nice spot to skate. I mean, it's just a nice, comfortable, mellow ledge that you can just do shit off of. So, for some reason, this much harder wheel that is slightly smaller than my regular wheel that I skate works better. So, in a lot of ways, different wheel for different feel. I mean, sometimes you'll skate a spot and you'll be like, man, this feels just right. I'm rolling up good. I'm getting the right amount of grip and pop and this and that. But then you'll go to a different spot and you'll be like, man, I'm just not rolling the same. I'm just not. This shit don't feel right. That's what happened with the Globe wheel. So I decided to give it a shot street skating on this ledge, and I got addicted to the way that it felt to skate this wheel at that very specific spot. I go back with my Bones wheel, and it's like, it doesn't feel right. Nothing about it feels right skating my Bones wheel on this ledge. I don't know why, but the Globe Goodstock wheels, man, they feel right on that terrain for some reason, doing those specific tricks. Any other time though, I'm on my Bones wheel. So a lot of the learning what wheel is best for you is trial and error. You may have to spend some money, but you can always find really good deals on wheels. So no funny business intended there. You can just find good deals on wheels. Just search the internet. There's tons of websites. I personally use eBay for a lot of my shopping for skateboard parts just because you can find such good deals and I'm on such a tight wadded budget. So go ahead and just experiment with different wheels, different hardnesses. Think about the terrain that you'll be skating. What kind of terrain is it? What is the types of environments that you're going to be skating? Do you like a big wheel? Do you want a big wheel, or is it too much wheel for you? Do you want a smaller wheel? You know, I say a good 52 to 54 millimeters is a good medium. 60 millimeter wheels are really big and really gnarly, and the 40 millimeter wheels that people are starting to try out again, you know, because back when I was a kid, we skated small wheels. Big pants, small wheels. You all know, you know who you are, people like me, and from that era, I mean, but they just don't roll the same as a bigger wheel. But you don't want a big ass 60 millimeter wheel. So, like I said, experiment, experiment, experiment. Try different wheels, try different hardnesses of wheels, find one that's best for you. Now for a bonus wheel, I'm just going to evaluate this X Games wheel. I have not rode it yet, so I'm just going to look over it and I'm going to give my overall opinion just off the look and feel of it, you know, right here in my hands. So right out the gate, I've got to say the width of this wheel is nuts. So here is the X Games wheel next to the Globe wheel, okay? Look at the width difference, right? Oh, shit. And then here it is next to the Bones Street Formula wheel. Not too much different, but definitely noticeable. Here it is next to my All-Terrain Formula Bones wheel. Definitely still a difference, very noticeable. So this wheel is crazy wide. I mean, I don't know if they were going for like a hybrid width, like not a cruiser wheel, but not a street wheel. It just seems really wide. It just seems unnaturally wide. So another thing is the shape, besides the width. The shape, it's not conical, it's rounded, just like a regular street or regular park wheel. It's really weird, but hey, you know what? I think that this, with the grippiness of it, it's good. I mean, the hardness of it feels right. This might be a good wheel. And the best part is, my mother-in-law found this like in the trash on an old cheap X Games board, and she was like, here you can have this board, and I got this for free. This whole set of wheels I have and I got them for free. So don't be afraid, like I said, to try weird shit, try different shit, try a bunch of different wheels and just go with it, you know? Learn what feels best for your style of skating and your environment. Thank you everybody for checking out my video. I hope that this gave you a little bit more of an idea of how to look for wheels, the different types of wheels, based off of the wheels that I have. Don't forget to check out the merch shop. I really could use the support right now. I've got a big project coming up. I'm going to be building a backyard skate park. Can't make it a big epic backyard skate park without the support of my viewers. And a big nice skate park equals, you know, good content. So a little bit more tutorials and DIYs and sessions in this cool skate spot. Plus I want to use this spot to collab with other skateboarding content creators. So I already have a few in mind. Go ahead and check out the merch, support my channel. It means a lot to me, all of your support so far. So thank you and see you next time.